I have a headache. I have a really bad headache today. My head hurts so bad. I have such a bad headache. Alright guys, before we get into today's video, don't forget to head over to the Warrior Concepts website and grab some merch. It does help the channel out a lot. And don't forget to head over to the Instagram and shoot us a follow where we have more content than just the YouTube channel. Also too, shameless plug to the guys over at Black Arrow Research Group. I'll leave their link down below to their Instagram. Very good group of guys and really good close friends of mine. We are going to be doing some more range days just like we did the last time. If you did see that on Instagram, and if you did not, make sure you head over to the Instagram. But let's get on to the video. What's going on today, guys? Anthony here from Warrior Concepts, and we are back with another out-of-the-box review on the Palmetto State Armory Sabre 18 Mod S. So, as always, we are going to be going over what's in the box, and then we're going to be going over the main piece that is in the box. I don't like to say the G word because YouTube gets all boo-hooey, and I don't feel like getting more shadow banned than I already am. So what comes in the box? So you do get a very big Ziploc bag that holds your PSA Sabre user's manual, your PSA loop lock kit, and a metal PSA magazine. Now, before we go over the Sabre 18, I do just want to say this was acquired at the Palmetto State Armory in Myrtle Beach. This was not sent to us. I saw the video on it and I saw pictures on it earlier this year, and I just had to have it because I wanted to do my own rendition of a clone build. And who wouldn't want one of these in their collection, safe, whatever you want to call it. So this is the Mod S. I love it. I've had it for a couple weeks now, and I did put some rounds through it before the video because I am very impatient, and I've had this video in the pipe for a little while. And yeah, limited time to go to the range, so I did not want to wait, and I wanted to get my feet wet with it before I actually did a video on this one, and I'm very, very happy with it. So going from the tip to the butt, like always, we do have our pistol length barrel right here. I will leave all the specs down below so you guys can read them and argue with me in the comments about it and stuff like that. You do have a UID tag right here, which I thought was very, very cool. And right here you do have your bolt carrier group, which is locked back to show you guys that this is safe, unloaded, and that there is no ammo in the room during the making of this video. Do have your iron sight back here and your HR brace right here. On this side, which I thought was pretty cool, they did stamp it with the safe, semi, and auto, but sadly it doesn't go all the way back for obvious reasons, but I thought that was pretty cool and pretty accurate, along with the UID tag. And also right here, you guys cannot see it, but it does say property of the US government, like the Colts are stamped, but this is PSA's rendition on it. Sling mount right here, and on the brace you do have your sling mount back here. This is going to get swapped out for a SB brace, so you guys will see that later in the video because I am going to do it all up with how I want it to be done and how I brought it to the range. Also too, I did not see any videos on this on YouTube before I got it, so that was kind of like a gamble for me because I like to watch a video before I go get something to see how it was. And it actually sparked the idea of me making this video because I'm sure there are a lot of other people out there that do want to get this build and that haven't seen a video. So if you do come across this video and stumble upon it, I do hope this does it justice and answers some of the questions. But yeah, like I always say, this is just your average Joe consumer, and you're going to get an average Joe consumer opinion. This is built very well. Doesn't really rattle. The only rattle I get is with the brace, but other than that, pretty solid build. Took it to the range. I'm very, very happy with it, and I cannot stop shooting it. Probably within the time that I've had it, I mean, it came out in July, so it isn't really that long. I've probably put 500 rounds through it, and I haven't had a malfunction yet. And I haven't cleaned it. I only lubed it after every range day, so that is a precedent to it. And when I do show the range footage, I didn't clean it beforehand either. So let's put some stuff on it, see how it is, and then I'll take you guys to the range. All right, here it is, all done up for the range. We do have our SB brace right here. We do have an aim point red dot, and we do have a D-ball right here. I am on the fence about keeping the D-ball on there. Do have a angled grip right here, and on the other side we do have our Cloud Defense light with a pressure switch. But this is the setup that we are bringing to the range, and yeah, we are going to be going to Low Country in Tabor City, North Carolina, just like I did in my last video, and I will be doing in the future videos because I do love going there. But enough of me chattering. Let's go to the range, see how this does, and wrap up the video. Alright guys, so we are on our way to Low Country. Got all the review stuff out of the way, the pros and cons and everything. So now we are in the car talking. So I do just want to go on the record and say I am not that kind of influencer. None of this stuff was given to me. None of the companies that I'm reviewing told me to do a video on them or anything like that. The original idea for Warrior Concepts was it was going to be an airsoft channel that translates to training and stuff like that. We finally decided to incorporate the real steel aspect. I don't want to say the G word too much because YouTube hates that. We want to incorporate the real steel aspect into the channel, so in turn, down the line, we can merge both and do a conglomerate training video with people, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But we've decided to dig into the safe and show you guys what we have and do reviews, because in the past, I have tried to look up videos on things that I was unfamiliar with, and have spent nights and days looking at YouTube videos and thinking I was on the right track, when down the line I come to find out that they were paid to do that video on a mailing list and stuff like that. So just like the airsoft videos, we're just going to take it into the real steel aspect, and I'm going to give you my brutal, honest opinion. What I like, what I don't like. Not going too into detail or anything like that. Just, you know, like I always say, just your average consumer buying something, taking it out of the box, and putting in my 2 cents. That's why it's called Out the Box, OTB. So I hope you guys do like this little transition that we're doing with Warrior Concepts on the channel. If you guys aren't following the Instagram, please follow the Instagram, because we do have more content on there that YouTube gets a little finicky about. I'll leave all the links down below. And then also don't forget to head over to the website, warriorconcepts.com. I'll leave that link down below. Get some merch, get some shirts and stuff like that. I am going to leave the website open starting September with like the raid shirt, the flag shirt, and some staples, but the drops will come in from the 1st to the 15th. That's where the new drops will come in of every month. So if you guys have any ideas or anything like that, want to do a collaboration or anything, please let me know in the comments, as always, or hit me up on Instagram. But we are going to Low Country in North Carolina. I love shooting there. It is an outdoor range, as you guys did see in the Ruger video, which you guys did like, and I am very happy about the positive feedback. And everybody loves the honest opinions. That's why I do keep these rolling, and I did want to do a service to you guys. So if you do type in, you know, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, my video will pop up, and you'll get an honest reaction at the bottom of everybody else doing their, you know, this gun is so great, this is the bee's knees, this and that, and then you find out they were paid to say that. I don't like that stuff. So, let's go. And yeah, I'm about probably 10 yards away from the target, so we'll see how it goes. That was very nice. That was very, very nice. I could shoot this thing all day. Jeez. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Not too bad. Not too bad. So I was aiming at the X, and I hit around it. Got two that got a little squirrely, but for consistency and everything like that, I know I am running a dot on it, but I mean, for me, it's not that bad. This does shoot fairly smooth, and I am a very big fan of it. Like I did say, I did want to build kind of like a old school M4 clone, and luckily I was able to finish it and do a video on it. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for today's video. I hope you guys did like it and enjoy it, and as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Also, head over to the website, grab some merch. It does help out the channel a lot because YouTube hates everything with a trigger. That's very loud, but we are at Low Country in Tabor City, North Carolina. If you guys are in the area or in the Myrtle Beach area and you guys do want to meet up, leave a comment down below or hit me up on Instagram. Like I said, that about wraps it up for the video. I hope you guys did like it, and I'll see you in the next one or on the range. Peace.